Yo, y'all keep me updated on audio levels. My tech today has just been ruining my life, is what it comes down to. So, you know, I'm gonna mute the mic for a minute because there are kids and they're being loud. So, game is gonna start and then mic audio will come back in a minute. Hey Cody, what's going on, man? I was just mentioning a minute ago, my mic is muted for a minute because there's people afoot and you know, noises and things. So you guys keep me posted on how my audio levels are, if you would, pretty please. All my stuff's been all kinds of screwed up all day. I can't hear you at all. Oh, does that not say Cody? It says Cool J. Sorry, my, what's up, TC? My bad. My laptop is pretty far away from me, and I misread the screen name because of the color against the background, so that's my bad. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. So what's going on, guys? Mostly, I'm going to be doing a series of videos for this game later where I actually start a regular new game and just kind of kick over from the very beginning and go from there, but technology has just been wrecking me all day today, so I decided I'm going to play something just to make myself feel a little bit better about life. So, New Game Plus it is. What is everybody up to on this wonderful Saturday? He said sarcastically. This game is called The Messenger. Kind of an indie Metroidvania game that came out 2017, maybe? I honestly don't recall for sure, but you know, action platformer, run around, beat up bad guys, get new abilities, use those abilities to beat up more bad guys. Have you done your reading? So, yeah, is it August 2018? Oh, that's a lot more recently than I thought. That is an odd pairing of things to be doing, Crow. I did see the coffin that she built earlier, though, guys. It's pretty cool. No, man, no gnaw today. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. I don't know what weird surprises Travis might have up his sleeve for later on, but you know, we had tried to surprise you guys with some Borderlands 3 earlier, but I can't get anything to friggin' work right today. And so now that I'm actually at the point where this at least works, you know, I wanted to do something, because I went through all the effort to physically set all the crap up. I was actually going to do something. So, you know, Borderlands 3 is co-op, yes. I don't know for sure, because I haven't really looked into it, but, you know, I assume it is 4-player, like the previous ones have been. So yeah, Trav and I were going to do some Borderlands 3 co-op, just to kind of hang out and do something together for once, but the technology gods did not permit. So, you know, if you guys are at all interested in this game, but I'm kind of blowing through the dialogue and everything, don't worry. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a separate set of videos where I do it all from scratch, but right now we're doing New Game Plus, because I get all of my super badass abilities, and I'm basically going to walk through most of the enemies and stuff coming up, because I already have all the crazy special abilities and whatnot that you don't get until way later in the game. You know, when you first start the game off, you know, you get almost nothing. Okay, see, that one actually does say Cody for once. That's definitely Cody. What's going on, man? I had a little mishap earlier. TZ said hi, and I wasn't close enough to my screen to properly read his screen name. I thought it was you. Again, I can't hear you. If you want to say something, you're going to have to either message me on Facebook or say it in chat. Well, then I guess you just don't love me enough to talk to me, Sarah. You guys can't see this, but she is just being very rude to me right now, flipping me off. I didn't even do nothing to her. Ow! Took a fireball in the mouth. So what's up, Mr. King? Apparently I can't watch YouTube on my PS4 and Twitch on my phone at the same time. You just ain't got the bandwidth for it, or what? What's going on? Yeah, see, at this point in the game, I shouldn't have the ability to stick to the wall like that. I shouldn't be able to do the grappling hook thing. That comes way later in the game. My attacks should not be killing things in one hit quite like they are. Living in the country. See, it's for all of the complaints and issues that I've had with my technology today, I will say that is probably the one thing I'm most thankful for right now is my bandwidth is solid most of the time. My connections are garbage, apparently, because, you know, the main thing that I couldn't do to play Borderlands earlier was actually connect to Travis. I couldn't get into a voice chat with him, and it wouldn't let me connect to him in-game either, which is the whole reason that whole thing got ruined, so... Oh, you jerk. fireball me in the back. It's messed up. Go for a little swimmy swim real quick. So this is, I don't know if you guys can tell right now, but this is one of my favorite, like, little touches in this game. When you go underwater, the audio actually gets muffled as if you're really underwater. And, like, it's such a subtle, weird, almost pointless thing, but I absolutely love it. It's one of those, like, you didn't have to do that, but you did kind of touches, you know what I mean? And it's one of the many, many things I love about this game. I have a soft spot in my heart for retro stuff. You guys may already be aware of that from the other stuff we've done on this channel. But, you know, the only way you really get that thing, that feeling sated anymore is to go back and play retro stuff directly. And, so anytime something like this comes out where it's got that retro flavor, I really dig it. And, you know, Kevin, Not So Silent Bob, was on me for a while to play this game because he had it on the Switch. And, you know, he kept on, and, actually, you know what? What's great about this story is that it's actually kind of a twofer, because, it started with Hollow Knight on, which he also had on Switch, actually. I have historically never been a huge fan of Metroidvanias outside of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is like in my favorite games of all time list. And so, like, we'd been talking about how great that game was, and he was like, "Oh my God, you'd love Hollow Knight, then you should give it a shot." And I kept putting that off and putting that off, and then finally I got it, and I can't even tell you the number of hours I dumped into Hollow Knight. It was so good, which is another game that's going to wind up on my list of walkthrough games that I'm going to do at some point. And because of my love for that, he suggested this, and just like with Hollow Knight, I kept putting it off and putting it off. I haven't played River City Ransom in like a decade, but I'm with you, that game was dope. But so I kept putting this off, and I kept not doing it, and then finally I signed up for Game Pass Ultimate when that came out, and this was on the list of games that you could play with it, and so I was like, whatever, you know, I'm not risking anything, there's no money spent, so if I wind up not liking it, it's not like I wasted 20 or 30 bucks or whatever on a game that I don't like. And, man, just like Hollow Knight, but actually even more so than Hollow Knight, I got completely addicted to this game. And over the course of like a week and a half, I basically 100%ed the game. I have all of the achievements, I've beaten all of the bosses, I got all of the special secret areas, I finished the DLC. I can't get enough of this game. Apparently I'm just going to tank this boss instead of actually employing any of the strategies that you're supposed to with it, because, you know, there you go. Normally this boss fight would take a lot longer, and when you start the game you have much less health and do much less damage. But again, New Game Plus, because I'm frustrated with life today, so, you know, just murdered that leaf boss. I totally lost my own train of thought here. What was I babbling about when I started this? Contra noises? Yeah, for real. Oh no, I didn't make the jump. You can't make that jump. So yeah, Hollow Knight was super cool. And, you know, so Kevin kept pitching this at me, and then I started playing it, and absolutely could not put it down. And that's a big part of why I want to do the full run later. Oh no, I'm gonna get squished. Ah, whoopsies. So that's one of the things about New Game Plus. Is every now and again I get cocky. Ow. And then I get fireballed in the mouth. So one of the other really cool things about this game is that later on, we're actually going to get an aesthetic switch. Right now, we're running through some 8-bit goodness. But later on in the game, it's going to do a full switch to 16-bit. You get a whole new character palette, and the levels change very drastically. Boy. Ooh, don't get smushed. I got smushed. So anyway, you know, that's my life story, I guess. Okay, don't jump, that's fine. Don't get smushed. I almost got smushed again, guys. I'm getting real good at getting smushed. But, you know, I love everything about this game. Huge fan of all kinds of retro stuff, so this was a nice break for me from all the super high profile shit, like, I was playing Days Gone, I think, before I started playing this. Before that, I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which just was becoming too much of a time sink. I wasn't even having fun with it anymore for a minute. There's just too much going on all the time. Hey, no worries, Crow. Thanks for stopping in either way, even if you gotta take off, you know. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, I got starred. The rest of the chat's being awful quiet here. I think everybody else ditched me already. Because this wasn't Gnaw or Friday the 13th. It's alright though. This is, you know, like I said at the top of the episode, this one's for me. I'm just kind of having a rough day, so. Aw, Sarah stayed. Thanks, honey. Appreciate it. I'm so tired of getting smushed. Just means I gotta calm down a little bit. Patience. Do, 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 do. Oh no! Stupid bats almost killed me. You know what, let's go get that health. Okay, that's cool. Love the soundtrack to this game, too. I don't love that bat hit me in the face, though. Whoa. It's the only time I wish I had not switched off the ninja stars. Because the regular ones would have just gone straight through that gap. Apparently them skeletons are afraid of me. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get hit like a goon. Man, I'm just scrubbing it up today. I don't know what that's supposed to be, because it just came through as a bunch of boxes on my side. Ah. No, that's fine. Just jump right into it. Oh, I'm gonna get smushed. Oh, I didn't get smushed. I made it! So, what's, I think, really interesting about some of this stuff is that some of these places just seem like, why would that gap be there? Why is that weird little place stuck in the wall there? And it's because you wind up revisiting these areas later on in the game, and they change. There's stuff hidden around them, and we're just gonna skip through all this dialogue. I like this guy though. Roxon cracks my shit up. The whole time you're meant to think he's some sort of enormous necromancer boss, and he's just some tiny little dude. Ow. Ow! If you gotta go through, it's fine. Ow! Oh no! He almost got me, y'all. It's okay, we're done. He's dead. Pooped. All up on him. He yields. We done. Sorry, I was checking my phone. I wonder how far I'll get. Seriously, I love the soundtrack to this game. It's so good. Scoop that up real quick. So those portals that I keep passing, you'll notice some of them are broken. Those are just save points that are just save points. They don't do anything. But the ones that are open are actual entrances to the game's shop, which we're not going in because, as I mentioned at the top of the stream, this is New Game Plus, and I already have literally everything that he could possibly sell me. So there's not really any point to be going in there. So we're skipping it. Oh, oh, no, get out of the water. Stop getting hit by everything, good lord. Man, what is going on here? Okay, I don't even know how that dude hit me. I'm just gonna skip that guy, because as I found out the hard way, he is an unbeatable mini-boss. Do I need to go this... which... Oh, I don't have the map yet, duh. Because I started over from the beginning, because I'm dumb. It's fine. I think we're getting pretty close to the boss. Oh, that actually worked out way better than I had planned. Hey, what's up, Batman? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? I can't remember if I'm supposed to have the grappling hook at this point in the story or not. But it sure does... No, I definitely am not supposed to have it yet. Definitely does make traversal of a lot of these areas a heck of a lot easier. We're just gonna go ahead and skip half this area. Because again, abilities you're not supposed to have now. Here's... I think we're at the boss now, maybe? Back from holiday vacation, Xbox One redoing wrestlers. Right on, man, right on. Did you have a good vacation, dude? Yeah, I don't care about that platform. Oh, that's right, there is no boss in that zone. I'm dumb. This place made me so angry the first time. Because there's just so many spikes and pitfalls. This is actually where you're supposed to get the wingsuit, is by falling down there and talking to the guy in the shop. But as you can see by my floating, I already have the wingsuit. That is what allows me to do that. Hey man, any opportunity to get anywhere outside of the norm is good, you know? I've actually never been to England, so anywhere in England would be fun for me to visit. You just visiting family, or just, you know, on holiday in general, or what? Can we... There we go. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to hit that guy in the head or anything. This is the kind of stuff I was talking about. You got all these spikes and falls and everything, and just trying not to get stabbed here. Yeah, right on, man. You been here just for vacation, or come through for work or something? I keep trying to convince my employer that I need to go to Germany for work, just so that I can actually finally see Europe. The company I work for is a U.S. subsidiary of a German-based company. Well, that wasn't what I meant to do, but okay. Well, that was rude. We're not gonna go both directions here. Oh, okay. We're not gonna kill that wizard either, that's fine. Six times for Vegas, huh? That's cool. What'd you go to Boston for? That one seems slightly random compared to the other, you know, because Orlando, you got stuff like Disney, plus, you know, Florida in general. San Francisco out in California, it makes sense. I'm interested to see why you went to Boston. Vegas, though, I'm definitely jealous of. I've actually never been myself. Actually haven't been able to do much in the way of vacation anywhere, so... Nope, hit the... Just... Alright, man. Come on! This is actually one of my favorite bosses in the game. Aesthetically speaking, I mean, fighting him is kind of whatever, but I think he's one of the cooler looking bosses. Giants fan. Oh, right on, man. That's cool. No, don't smush me. Okay, took that one in the mouth. Was not paying enough attention there. Well, that was rude. Can I hit this guy already? What you're supposed to do here is with the regular throwing star, you're supposed to collect those crystals and throw the regular shuriken at him, but I don't have the regular shuriken equipped right now, so I couldn't. You know, having never been anywhere really outside the United States, I can't say that there's anywhere outside the US I would necessarily move to given the opportunity. But that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna skip through all this because I don't want to ruin this for the regular playthrough. But it's a really, really fun bit of dialogue. This particular stream is not going to showcase most of the things that I really love the most about this game, and that is the really well done and witty dialogue and weirdly subverted expectations for, you know, what the villain's motivations are and what you're doing and how you fit into everything. So that's, you know, we're skipping all the dialogue there because I intend to actually come back and do a full run of the game with all the dialogue and everything in place so that you guys can see it all. Oh my god. In the meantime, I'm just gonna get my face wrecked right now. Okay, that was just uncalled for, Mr. Quillshroom face guy. I actually don't remember what that thing is called. I think Quillshroom is a Pokemon, isn't it? What on earth was that noise? I gotta not do that. I'm streaming. I don't know what's going on behind me. Plus, that comes through on the mic. Y'all need to relax. No, don't hit me in the mouth. That's not fair. Well, you didn't hit me in the mouth. I don't know what I'm talking about fair. I don't know. Just don't hit me is the point, I guess. I don't like it. I did not play last night, no, but I was in the party chat with them while they played. Despite it being one of the free games with PlayStation Plus last year, somehow I managed to miss both it and the other game that was free, and so I don't own it. I talked to Travis about maybe doing a revisit of the concept and doing Dead by Daylight instead, because I do actually own that game. I don't know why I'm going that way. There's nothing over there except for gems, which I don't need. But that would, if we wind up doing that, that would purely be community fan service kind of thing, because I am not good at those types of games. Ow. Oh, I can't go that way, I'm dumb. Oh, you pointy jerk. What up, Bones? How you doing, man? Yeah, Dead by Daylight, just like Friday the 13th, I actually only own because it was free on PlayStation Plus, but, you know, I figure kind of fits the timing, you know, what with it being fall. I almost said October, which it is very much not October yet. I was very sad to learn about all of the bad stuff financially that happened to the guys that did Friday the 13th. What with them not being able to do updates or DLC or anything anymore, but I think I would almost argue that Dead by Daylight would wind up being the better property anyway, because, you know, you get to mix stuff. Like, they got Saw and Nightmare on Elm Street. Different play mechanics too. You're not, you know, stuck in the one setup. Got Dead by Daylight for you. Right on, man. Oh, was Friday the 13th on Game Pass? Maybe we'll revisit Friday the 13th and just do it on Xbox next time, because we did it on PlayStation 4. So, you know, even it out for the crowd, because I know a bunch of people were sad they weren't able to play because we were playing on PlayStation instead of Xbox. So maybe that's what we'll do. Do Dead by Daylight one night, and then do Friday the 13th revisit on Xbox. Because I do have Game Pass, so if it's on Game Pass, I can do it there. For those of you tuning in late, I don't know when the last time I mentioned it was, but I'm skipping all the dialogue because we're just doing New Game Plus right now. I have long since completed everything in this game, and I just wanted something to make myself feel better, because I'm having kind of a garbage day, and I really, really love this game. Yeah, see Ash and Ghostface. That's what I'm talking about. You get to mix properties and stuff. Yeah. I didn't know they did added Stranger Things in there. Or maybe I did know that. That sounds familiar. I don't know. I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember that for sure. But that's pretty cool. That's another property that I'm really, really happy to see has been getting attention and everything. I really love Stranger Things. Although, honestly, I think I'm definitely part of the core demographic they were aiming for, because it kind of hits me in all of the wonderful 80s nostalgia spots. So, it is sort of geared directly at me. So at this point was, right before that boss was where we got the, oh no, I missed. Right before that boss was where we got the hook shot that I've been using this whole time in the actual story. So, like, this whole level is very much geared towards using it for traversal and puzzle solving, and I'm gonna use it a lot because apparently I'm just gonna keep screwing up. Oh, dude, I love Until Dawn, but, You know, I don't know if I own it already. I did just buy Man of Medan though. The God, was it Ghostly Pictures? I think is the. I can't remember the name of the franchise they're going with that one, but Man of Medan is just the first one. I don't know why I'm saying it so fast. It makes it sound like I'm saying something different, but Man of Medan, which is, if I remember correctly, based on a real ghost story, which is also pretty cool. But that's a developer that I'm happy to see moving forward with some new stuff. But Until Dawn is really, really cool. Eric the Dead, who you guys would have seen if you go through the archives, you've seen him a lot. But you know, he was on Ep100 with us of the weekly dosage before we retired that format. Came over one weekend and we just marathoned through the whole game in one sitting. You know, and then I helped him round out the trophies by kind of helping him keep an eye out for where the totems and stuff were that you have to collect as extras. Okay, well, so that was totally me just being dumb. Swing and a miss there. What you're supposed to do, if you are not a big old dummy like I just was, is, you know, hookshot the ring, like I've been doing up to this point with ease. I don't know what happened there. I just had a mini stroke, forgot to push the button. But, so yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on. Apparently I got the yips. But Not So Silent Bob and I have been talking about doing a stream of Man of Medan as well, so that we'll have that on the channel. But I don't know when we're gonna have time for that, because either you have to do it couch co-op, which it's up to like 8 players or something if you do couch co-op. Hit the stupid hook. There you go, dummy. Outlast 2 looks awesome as Outlast, not playing you're saying you play Paranormal Activity on PSVR, or you're saying we should do that? Because let me tell you how much I'm not doing that. I mean, I'll hook the PSVR up, and you know, we can stick somebody else in the helmet. Crow has volunteered for that a couple of times, so maybe we'll force that on her. But I can't do VR for very long, because or at all in some cases, because it upsets my stomach. I get motion sick. And I know Trav has the same problem. Oops. Oh no! If you're wondering, I did just skip that secret in the wall back there on purpose. It just goes to a secret that I don't need. I tried playing Outlast once for like 10 minutes, and I learned a long time ago with lesser games like Bioshock, and lesser in the sense that it's not quite a horror game, so it's not meant to scare the crap out of you. Not worse, because Bioshock is phenomenal. But I learned playing Bioshock that I can't handle the tension of stuff like that. If it's too tense, I just can't do it. It causes chest pains and stuff, and it's just not a good time for me. So I tried to get Eric to play Outlast, and he just couldn't figure it out at one point. Like, he couldn't remember where to go. And so we wound up just wandering around an empty hospital for 20 minutes with nothing happening, and it sort of ruined the whole thing, to be honest. Right on, man. I mean, like, I'd be interested to see it, because, to be honest with you, I'm really interested to see how you translate a property like Paranormal Activity into a video game at all, let alone VR. I mean, I guess VR give you the automatic jump scare thing, because it's a hell of a lot scarier if it's in your face, but otherwise I'm a little lost how that translates. But yeah, no, get away from me, Bert. Well, that wasn't what I meant to do. Oh, we're at the boss for this level. The boss here is probably my second favorite in the whole game, just because they're ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know who's. I don't know if anyone's gonna do Outlast this year. Because I know we talked about it last year for Halloween, and I don't think we ever got around to it. I don't remember though, to be honest with you. Ouch. Yeah, I could totally see that. Ow, you just... Alright, with your bow and stuff? I don't know why I'm so bad at dodging this guy's attacks. No, don't you do that. Oh, of course he hit me. I did not know there was an Exorcist game on PlayStation VR. That sounds horrifying, to be honest with you. Haha! I thought they were gonna kill me, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we did do... I know definitely we did Resident Evil 7 in VR, and Lana could not handle that shit. I don't think I could do it either, to be honest with you. But Resident Evil 7 is a phenomenal game, but I don't think I could handle that kind of stress. So, is the game, like, does it retell the movie? Is it just based on the property? Is it a new story, I mean? Like, what's the deal there? With Exorcist, I mean, if I didn't say that. And now comes the worst part of any video game, the ice level. Which we're just gonna do everything we can to get through as fast as possible. What kills me about this more than anything is that I absolutely love the music in this level. But I hate ice levels. Oh, come on. New storyline based on the movie, right on. I haven't watched those movies in so long. Okay, that was a little surprising that that all worked out that well, all things considered. Okay, that's fine. Don't hit that guy in the face. Oh my god, get down there. Okay, that's fine. Nope, do the float jump. Thank you. Paranormal Activity is the scarier of the two. Woo! Do I do a Spooktober? What do you mean? Like, do we do Halloween-themed content on the channel? Because if so, yes. It's, that is more Travis's forte than mine, but... Oh, no! Oh, look, it's that dude again. Which, again, I mentioned when we saw him earlier that you can't fight him, or you can't kill him, rather. You can't fight him. It just doesn't, there's no point. You know what? I don't think I saw that before. Oh. Doesn't matter if I saw that before, it doesn't go anywhere. Duly noted. Yeah. Last year, we did a couple of things. We did, you know what? I don't remember what we did last year, to be really honest with you. This is another one of those things where Travis is a little bit better at it than I am, remembering what was in the archive, I mean. But this year, I was actually planning on doing Alan Wake at some point on a stream. Or, you know, maybe not necessarily a stream so much as just playing it and getting the content up on the channel. Like I mentioned earlier, I did buy Man of Medan, which is another one we're planning on doing. Again, the dialogue in this game is phenomenal, and I'm going to do a separate playthrough just so you guys can all actually see the dialogue. But yeah, I don't really know what else we've got planned necessarily. You know, we did Friday the 13th for Friday the 13th, obviously. That was kind of a no-brainer yesterday. And then, like I said, I'm going to do Alan Wake and Man of Medan at some point. I don't know what all Travis has planned. So at this point in the game, whoops, this whole zone, if you don't screw it up and get murdered like I just did, is meant to be a trial of you proving that you're able to do everything that you've learned how to do up to this point in the game. Like the wall jumps and using the hook shot effectively. And all that stuff, but this zone actually offers some pretty fun and unique puzzles from the rest of the game as well. I'm just gonna damage boost through that because I'm lazy, to be honest with you. That's what it boils down to. Oh no, don't smush me! Despite the fact that I actually just... What happened there? Oh, I got smushed because the platform came around the corner. That's stupid. Despite the fact that I managed to get through that previous room, that was... possibly the the least smooth way I could have done it the first time, but, you know, second time's the charm, I guess. Okay, what, am I not hitting it? Oh, I did hit it. I'm dumb. That's what it is. It's fine. Out the door. Because, again, too lazy to deal with this. Oh, yeah, one on this side. I'm smart. Oh, I wasn't paying close enough attention to that. Did not think that one through. Whoops. Okay, that was just stupidity on my part. I'm getting cocky. Gotta calm down. I think once I finish up this zone, I'm probably gonna call it, because I got my food waiting for me and I'm hungry. Man, that upgraded attack is super helpful there. That puzzle is normally much harder. Yeah, puzzle. I say it's not really a puzzle, but... hit the save point real fast, just in case. I don't know why that room is so late in the level, to be honest with you, because it is easily one of the easiest ones to get through. Right on, man. Well, thanks for stopping and hanging out with me for a minute. I appreciate it. Have a good time, and I will catch you later, buddy. Well, that was uncalled for. See you, dude. Now, what's going on, Manek? What you doing, buddy? I am, just having a day. And I was supposed to be doing a co-op Borderlands 3 stream with Trav, but all of the technology in my life decided to stop working at the same time. I know, right, man? It's been a while. But, you know, this is a game that's been on my list to do for the channel for a while now. I am blazing through all the dialogue here because the intent is later on I'm going to do a series of videos of the game from start and kind of go through everything. But today I'm just doing New Game Plus because it's kind of, like I said, having a little bit of a rough day. And I'm gonna murder this boss. Oh no! Or he's gonna murder me, I don't know. Oh, I missed. Oh no! Oh, hey Kevin, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Nick, that is the whole point of this. I chose New Game Plus because when you do New Game Plus, you can basically skate through so much of this game so fast. And you know, like I said, that's this has been my feel good. I got to hang out, and you know, people have popped in, so that's been nice. Having you guys to hang out with and talk to. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'll just hang out down here for a minute. Well, I screwed that up real bad. Oh no! Don't know this one. If you played some, if I played some Gradius, yeah, he did give me the clap, Kev. It was rude, and I didn't appreciate it very much. But Netcutter, you should absolutely check this game out, dude. It's super good. Right now, I'm playing this on Game Pass on PC. Oh no, I died. This is probably like my 4th time through it, though. Oh no. Cool, we're starting off the boss fight with 1 hit. That'll be fun. Might just jump in the hole and start over. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this boss. I just have absolutely breezed through the game up to this point. Yeah, that's not what I wanted, but whatever. But so the coolest thing about this game, Nick, is that you know, based on the aesthetic, I'm sure you were guessing this is probably an older game, but this actually just came out in August of last year, apparently. And it's really just it's a treat, as Travis would say. But you know, styled very much like a classic Metroidvania. Ah, I was too far away. I'm mad I let it get to this point. I hate this part. And the boss is done. There we go. Much better that time. So, I really appreciate you guys stopping in to hang out, but I just said that this was going to be the point where I log off for the night, because my food's here, and I've been on for a little over an hour now. So, we're going to wrap up here in a minute. So many free PS Vita games had that retro feel when they were still doing those monthly as well. I tried most, man. Yeah, you know, a lot of them really are hit or miss, dude. I feel you, but this was, I told this story earlier, so I'll tell the short version now in case anybody wants to go back and check this out in the archive. Kevin, Not So Silent Bob, kept yelling at me to try Hollow Knight. He was sure that I'd like it, and eventually I caved in and did it, and based on Hollow Knight, he recommended this, and just like I did with Hollow Knight, I kept putting it off, and then, you know, I got this on Game Pass for free, and at that point, I was just like, whatever, I'll give it a shot. I need something to do, because I'm tired of playing Assassin's Creed, and Days Gone. I just was really frustrated with quote-unquote AAA games at the time, and so I sat down and turned this on, and basically instantly hooked, man. The game is super good, and right now is probably one of the coolest features of it. All of the game up to this point has been 8-bit retro, and now we've made this quote-unquote leap of faith into 16-bit now. So the character model changes, the graphics for the enemies and the levels change, the music changes, everything in the game switches from 8-bit to 16-bit now. And it's just really, it was a really cool design choice, you know. This is probably my least favorite level in the game, though, and I think that's a big part of why I'm going to stop here. But, you know, thanks again to everybody that stopped in and hung out with me. I appreciate you guys. I may or may not... Oh, Buns, what's up? Still, I didn't know you're still here. But yeah, I may or may not pop back on later tonight or tomorrow and play some more. Or, you know, I may just sit down and actually start the regular playthrough. So, a question for you guys. You know, and obviously you're not the whole audience, since it looks like most people came and went by now. But if I'm going to do this game over from the beginning as a regular playthrough, would you guys want to watch me play that through all the way? Or is that something you guys think you'd have more fun or a better ability to watch in pieces over on YouTube? Because, you know, the plan tentatively had been to just record it offline and, you know, then we'll upload it to YouTube separately, but I'm curious what you guys think. So I'm going to throw that question out there. You know, you guys can obviously find me on Facebook. We're in the DNA group and in the NAW group, so... No, you're fine, Kev. It's cool, man. You know, there was no advertising for this at all. It's not like... I mean, if you look at the screen, literally the only thing on it is the chat. I literally just... The day I was having earlier, nothing was working, and once I got this working, I was like, you know what, I put too much work into making sure something worked, I'm gonna do this. So this is where we wound up, just out of my own stubbornness more than anything else. So it's fine, you know, I didn't expect anyone to show, to be honest with you, so I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and keeping me company. Right on. You want me to stream the End is Nigh? I might do End is Nigh. I had been thinking about maybe doing Meat Boy, but the End is Nigh, my understanding, is very similar to Meat Boy, but a lot more of a Halloween-esque aesthetic. Maybe not Halloween, but goth aesthetic, I guess. Right on, man. Well, like I said, I appreciate you stopping in and keeping me company either way. I think, though, if you're able to actually catch the dialogue earlier in the game, you might care about it just a little bit more, because honestly, one of the best parts of this game really is the writing. Collecting tumors? Okay, well that's a little bit weird. To finish what I was saying, Costume Quest. I think I own Costume Quest on 360, so if I do, I could stream that from the Xbox for sure. I'll look into it. Costume Quest is still around though, so that could be a fun one to do. But Bones, to finish what I was saying a minute ago, you're right. You know, there's a much better chance to get new people coming into the channel. And, you know, Gnaw kind of took over the channel. We originally always wanted DNA to be kind of a variety thing, and the variety kind of got lost along the way, because all anybody ever seemed to want to watch was Gnaw. So, you know, maybe this will draw in some extra crowd, and we'll kind of be able to do some other stuff a little bit more often. But, you know, of course, we appreciate you guys hanging out and doing Gnaw as well. That is the reason it became the big focus on the channels, because, you know, that's what you guys told us you wanted to see, so that's what we've been doing. But yeah, so maybe I'll do End is Nigh soon, instead of maybe starting this over, and I'll hold off starting this over for a little bit. Guns and boobs and fire trucks. So what I'm hearing is you think I should do Duke Nukem Forever, so we can all have a good laugh at how bad that game turned out. But that being said, man, like I said, from the bottom of my heart, I always appreciate when you guys come and hang out with me and keep me company. I'm about to head out here and go grab my dinner. If I pop back on, you know, if you've got notifications on, you'll see me come back on. Otherwise, I will catch you guys later. Worst case, I'll talk to you on Tuesday. Thanks, guys. See you guys. See you later.